Good morning, all. Welcome back to Sew Granny Sew. We are on day number 8 of our 12 days of Christmas, and today I wanted to do an ornament that anyone can do, even if they're not sewers. So I just took a 3-inch wide piece of fabric. I think they're like 3 1/4. I just divided it in half, um, and I folded that in half, and I ironed it that way. And I also ironed these ends in so there was no raw edge other than this bottom edge when you fold it in half. So that is all that is. So we have that done right here, and I put a pin in here to make sure they stayed. Get rid of those. So, so all we're going to do, we have that piece of fabric, a needle and thread. You can use any thread. I just have some hand quilting thread here. And you want a button with holes in this way and a shank button. So all you're going to do is baste, they call it basting stitch for those who are not aware, the bottom raw edge of this. So you're just going to go back and forth, just getting that edge of that fabric. I do have a knot in the other end of the thread. And we're just going to go all along that end. There is one thing I wanted to do. I thought of this to make a tie for this. Before we go any further, a piece of ribbon and put that into my fabric before I get the stitch closed. And then we don't have to worry about putting a hanger on it at the end. We can just, it'll already be made in the rosette that we're creating here. So as we sew this, we'll make sure that that ribbon is on the inside the whole way along. And to make them smaller or bigger, you can just take the fabric and cut it down or make it longer, the strip of fabric. Okay, once you have that base stitch all the way along there, you're just going to take your thread and gather that up, and it will automatically form a circle. Okay, and because your ends are already tucked in, there's no raw edges showing. So you're just going to gather that nice and snug. And if you want, after you get it gathered up where you want it, you can go ahead and take a stitch in there to hold that. Then you're going to stitch it to the other side to connect the two ends. And I'm going to go ahead and put a couple more stitches in there to make sure it holds good. Okay, then at this point, if you want to go ahead and tie that off, I'm going to go ahead and put a tie right at the end here. Gather that up a little bit so it's on the inside. And you kind of spread that out a little bit. And then for the hanger, we'll just go up a little bit higher, however long you want your hanger to be. We'll tie another knot in there. And get those trimmed down. And I will, when I'm done, cinch the ends of those just slightly. I don't have nothing in here right now to do that with. So then we're going to put our needle through one side, grab that button, oh, take our stitch first. So once you put it through that side, then you're going to go ahead and take a stitch, bring it through one side of your button, put it back through the other side, and take a stitch on this side, making sure your button lays right. Okay. Then once we got that one attached, we'll go ahead and put it through the shank of this one and put it back through this side. Okay, and then we'll just work that again. Go through that side, go back through that side. I like to catch my fabric each time if possible, because that does help hold those on and into place. Put it through the shank, and then back through this side. Do that a few times. And once you're confident that the buttons are going to stay on there, you can go ahead and bring it back through, cut your fabric, and we're going to tie that up. So I just like to go back and forth through the shank to tie it up with. And it also cinches up that inside of the ornament to the shank. And we'll go ahead and cut our thread. Pull away any loose pieces of fraying fabric you see. Another ornament all ready to go. Let me know in the comments below, you guys, what you guys think of that one. That one's super easy. Anybody can make that one, whether you have a sewing machine or not. So that's a bonus to it. As always, guys, if you found this video useful, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we'd love to have you here at Sew Granny Sew. Thanks all. Have a good day. Bye.